started. You've got the shutter in the back held open, shutter in the front held open, and the mirror that feeds the beam into the optical fiber launch removed so that the beam can come out the front. Now right now it's idling at about 10 amps, so there's no output beam, there's nothing coming out of it, just the aiming laser beam. The lasing threshold on this is about 15 amps. I'm going to go ahead and turn this up so that it's running at about 30 amps. Put this piece of wood in front of it, show you that it's lasing. At this point the system should be operating around 80 or so watts. And you can see it has no problem burning this wood right up. So the laser's in good working order. We're going to pack it up and get it sent off. I'll turn the power back down now and show you how this works. These 4 power supplies are supplying the voltages needed. All these voltages are shown on the schematic. Plus, minus 15 volts. Control voltage, in this case is 0 to 4 volts. The power supply is a 50 amp power supply, so 0 to 5 volts controls 0 to 50 amps. However, the current limit on the power supply is set at 38 amps. So you have a range of 0 to 3.8 volts, being 0 to 100%. You should start the laser head with this set at about 1 volt. That's the minimum current the tube needs to actually arc. This is the starting circuit. It's very simple. We feed 120 volt line voltage into the primary on the transformer. This control card does the rest. All we have to do is provide plus 5 volts. I have a 1K pull-down resistor. Actually, that's a pull-up resistor, sorry. 1K pull-up resistor connected to the trigger pin. And then we pull the trigger pin low by shorting it to ground to initiate a trigger pulse. This is the main power supply. The schematic shows the pinout for this. Here it's got plus 15 volts, minus 15 volts, ground, control voltage, and this blue not connected wire here is an output from the power supply that lets you know if there's a fault. These wires here are relay outputs. I believe those may actually let you know if there's a fault as well. I've never used them, so I'm not 100% sure. Here's our water cooling system. This is not included. You'll have your own. You see we have ground wires connecting everything. It's very important that all these metal components be grounded together. There's a ground wire on the trigger board, ground the metal frame of the laser, ground the metal frame of the power supply, and also ground your cooling system. Your water can carry a little bit of current. Make sure you use clean, distilled, or deionized water. Alright, that's the whole system. It's in good shape. You can see it's been idling now. And we'll turn the power back up again, just so you can see it's been sitting here idling the whole time. Still works great. 0 power, hang it right up, and there you go. No problem. Good working.